Some secrets were never meant to stay hidden. Good evening, beautiful people. I'm Dirty Diana. And tonight, welcome to Midnight Confessions. The place where your untold stories finally get a voice. Have a secret you've never told anyone? A first kiss you still remember? A crush you never confessed to? A wild night you'll never forget? A heartbreak you're still carrying? Or maybe there's something you've been holding inside for years, something you need to get off your chest. Here, you can tell your story anonymously. No judgment, no pressure, just real people, real emotions, and real stories. Because every confession has a soundtrack, and every story deserves to be heard. We're also looking for Swain family records artists, songwriters, and creators who want to help transform these real-life confessions into original songs. So if you've got a story, or if you've got the talent to bring those stories to life, this is your moment. Tonight at 10 p.m., turn the lights down low, get comfortable, and prepare to confess. I'm Dirty Diana. And this is Midnight Confessions, only on Swain Family Records. Your secret, your story, your soundtrack.
Hello, lovies. I am back. You missed me last week. So, guys, I just came back from my little family. I had a little family situation that I had to take care of last week, but I am happy to be back with my Swain family here on my show on Midnight Confessions. And we have some 4 great stories that came in that I am excited to share. And love to see what your guys' reactions are. And, of course, some great music from great artists, independent artists out there that is part of the Swain family who have submitted their music to match the stories that I'll be presenting today. So, Dante, how was your week? I missed you.
My week was good. I simply hung out and did some music.
Oh, that's good. I missed your sexy voice.
Now, why is that, Diana?
Well, you know, your little voice just gets me going in more ways than one.
Well, now,
Yes,
this is supposed to be about confessions, not you.
I know. Maybe I have a confession, but we'll go into that later. All right, guys. So, look at that. We got the pineapples going. I love it when we see pineapples. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here because we can't be on here all night long, even though I would love to be here all night long. But our first one, it's actually called "Scarred at the Motel 6." Here we go, guys. Dear Dirty Diana, let me confess one of the most awkward, hilarious, and absolutely scarring moments I have ever lived through with my mother. So, me and my mama were out of town, staying at a raggedy little Motel 6, just trying to enjoy ourselves. Nothing fancy, just snacks, bad lighting, crunchy towels, and HBO on in the background while we were winding down for the night. Everything was normal at first. Now, my mother had her little special guy friend come by to see her. One of those I'm just stepping outside for a minute situations that everybody knows is never actually just a minute. So she tells me she's going out to talk to him by the car and leaves me in the room watching TV. And this is where my personal nightmare begins. Whatever movie had been on and it ended, and before I could even process what was happening, HBO switched over to porn. And not just porn, not just any porn. It was gay porn. I mean, immediately, no warning, no grace period, no soft landing, just boom. Full on, unexpected chaos flashing across the Motel 6 television like I had accidentally entered a dimension I was not prepared for. I froze. I grabbed the remote like it was a detonator. I'm pushing buttons, panicking, probably making it worse. Volume seemed too loud, my soul left my body, and somehow I could not figure out how to change the channel. Why is every motel remote designated by Satan himself? There were like 6 buttons, and none of them were doing what I needed them to do. So now I'm in the room alone, fighting for my life against HBO After Dark, voice texting my mother in complete distress. Mama, what is this? I can't change the channel. Why is this on? Come back in here right now. Meanwhile, she is outside having the time of her life with her little friend, and instead of rushing in to save her traumatized adult daughter, she and that man are apparently in the car laughing at my suffering. Laughing. And after all my frantic voice messages, all my panic, all my emotional damage, my mother calmly texts me back, just deal with it. Just deal with it? That was it. No help, no instructions, no motherly protection, just vibes, disrespect, and gay porn in a Motel 6. So there I was, a grown woman, held hostage by a hotel remote, betrayed by my own mother while she was outside living her best life, and I was inside being spiritually jumped by a late night cable. To this day, I can't look at a Motel 6 remote without feeling anxiety. My mother still laughs about it, her little friend still laughs about it, and I, unfortunately, survived it. Sincerely, scarred at the Motel 6.
You know,
Oh.
I have to say I've stayed at Motel 6s before, and the remotes are not really that complicated as she described there. So was it more so she didn't want to see it, or she didn't want to admit that she wanted to see it?
I don't know. I mean, she could have been standing there trying to say, "Oh, Mom, I cannot move it," while she still can't stop staring at it. I don't know. I can't change the channel, or and I'm thinking, maybe that's why the mom was kind of laughing about it and saying, "Well, deal with it." I don't know. It sounds comical to me.
I definitely find amusement in it myself.
What does it say? I think there was some. I can't see that writing. What does it say in there? Some curiosity there. Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean,
nothing wrong with curiosity at all.
They do say curiosity did kill the cat.
Yes, but the cat had 9 lives, so it kept going.
That's right. And nothing wrong with a nice pussy cat who might enjoy it. Oh my. Oh well, we definitely have inquiry minds would like to know what was actually being played on that. I mean, I kind of love to know what movie that was. Maybe
I bet you would like to know what movie that was, so you could watch it.
Right? Well, we do have a song that is submitted by Chrissy G. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Well, I am dying to hear this one.
Well, let me get it pulled up for you, shall I?
Sticky carpet. HBO and no clue where you are. Screen flashes red. Whoa! What's this? Full on gay action, no disclaimer, no bliss. Remote's got a mind of its own, won't budge. I'm staring at stuff I never asked to judge. Voice notes screaming full panic mode. Mom, help, it's showing all the good. You're cackling outside like it's a whole big joke, while I'm redder than the screen and completely choked. Motel 6 TV's gone full X-rated. I'm losing my mind. You're just entertained. You yell, just deal with it from the parking lot while I'm watching stuff I never thought I'd spot. It ain't the film that's got me losing sleep. It's you leaving me in the deep end. That's the real cheap shot. Scarred at the Motel 6. Hell yeah, I am. Your joke was my most awkward damn nightmare. You knew exactly what you left me stuck with. Knew I'd fumble, knew I'd panic and flip, knew I'd see things I can't unsee now while you're out laughing with your mystery pal. Just deal with it, really? That's what you said. I'm staring at explicit bits above my bed. I'm the punchline to your dumb motel gag. Stuck watching, well, you know, while you drag your feet outside, having a grand old time, leaving me traumatized by prime time. I texted, I can't turn it off 10 times in a row. You replied, it's educational. You know, I'm screaming quiet at the glowing display while you're having way too much fun anyway. Motel 6 TV's gone full X-rated. I'm losing my mind. You're just entertained. You yell, just deal with it from the parking lot while I'm watching stuff I never thought I'd spot. It ain't the film that's got me losing sleep. It's you leaving me in the deep end. That's a real cheap shot. Scarred at the Motel 6. Hell yeah, I am. Your joke was my most awkward damn nightmare. Now every time I see a motel sign, I think of that night and hit rewind. Not the show, don't get me wrong, it was wild, but the fact you left your own kid in the pile. I finally figured it out, turned it off, but the mental image never stops. If you're gonna prank me, give me a warning first before I'm scarred by premium merch. Motel 6 static, finally gone, but I'll never forget what went on. You can keep your laugh, you deal with it line. Next time you go out, I'm staying home fine.
Oh my gosh, that is actually funny. I'm sitting here laughing my butt off.
I have to say, the interpretation Chrissy G brought to that is absolutely hilarious and lovely.
Yes, it is, because now with hearing this, hearing the story, now hearing the song, I can definitely visualizing that moment. Oh, that is great. He did a great job, Chrissy. That's great. That was a really good. I hope he releases it. That's actually really brilliant.
Absolutely wonderful.
Oh, and I think everybody in the chat actually enjoyed it too. I mean, one said that why does her trauma sound so funny, right?
Was it a trauma or was it a comedy?
Or maybe a little bit of both. Oh, Lordy. Oh, well, great job, Chrissy. I really loved it. I hope you do release that one. That's actually a really good one. That is really a good one. Oh, Lordy. All right. Well, we definitely have some good reactions to that one. That's great. I love seeing people's reactions. Oh, he goes, I missed it. Was by Chrissy. Yes, it was by Chrissy G. He did a great job with the song, and kudos to him. I'm definitely gonna hopefully have to look for that song. All right, guys. Well, now we're on to our second one. So the second one, and it's not really anything like funny like the first one. So this is more of a deep confession. So it's called Only You, Only Us. Dear Dirty Diana, this confession comes from a married couple. husband and wife. We are committed, loyal, and very in love. And we love having other men in our bed with both of us. That is the part people would hear first. That is the part they would judge before they ever ask a single question. That is the part they would turn into gossip, jokes, shame, or some ugly little label that makes them feel better because our marriage does not fit inside the box they are comfortable with. But the truth is not as simple as people want it to be. We do not sneak around behind each other's backs. We do not lie. We do not betray. We choose this together. There have been nights when another man has joined us in our bedroom. There have also been nights when it was more than one, sometimes several, sometimes as many as 5, but never as a secret, never as an affair, never just one of us alone, never as some crack in our marriage. It has always been something we both agreed to, both wanted, and both shared. And yes, both of us interact. Both of us are present. Both of us are intimate. Both of us are part of it. There is not him watching from the shadows. This is not her being passed around like she has no voice. We both love being with multiple men at once. And the deeper truth is that we do not only love what happens to us, we love what we get to witness in each other. He loves seeing her completely desired, surrounded by men, overwhelmed in the best way, and still fully in control of what she wants, what she allows, and what she enjoys. He loves seeing her taken in every way at once. Some people in the lifestyle call it being airtight. To him, it is not about degrading her. It is about seeing her wanted, trusted, and completely free, while knowing she still comes back to him. She loves seeing him wanted the same way. She loves watching him stop hiding that side of herself, letting another man have him from behind while he is pleasing another man with his mouth. To her, it is not weakness. It does not make him less of a man. It is her husband being fully honest, fully desired, and fully accepted, while she is right there loving every part of him. To most people, they would be the part they could never understand. They would only hear the details. They would not hear the trust. They would not hear the freedom. They would not hear the way we look at each other afterward and still know exactly where home is. Because for us, those moments do not pull us apart. They remind us that there is nothing hidden between us, nothing secret, nothing denied, nothing we have to be ashamed of with each other. This is not some broken situation where one person is pretending to be okay while quietly falling apart inside. And this is not him hiding a part of himself from his wife. He is bisexual. She knows. She loves him. She accepts him. And together, We choose what happens inside our marriage. We talk before, we talk after. We set boundaries, we, we respect them. We check in with each other, and if either of us says no, then it is simply no. That is the part people never want to believe. They would rather imagine pressure, weakness, jealousy, sin, or shame because they cannot understand how two married people can love each other deeply and still choose to invite someone else into their intimacy. But for us, it has never replaced what we have. It has never threatened what we have. It has never made us love each other less. In some ways, it has made us more honest, more open, more aware of each other, more connected, because there's no hiding in our marriage. No secret messages, no cheating, no pretending, no fake version of loyalty that looks good in public while falling apart behind closed doors. We know people would judge us. They would judge and label her as something untrue. They would judge and label him as something untrue. They would judge her for wanting it. They would judge him for wanting it too. They would turn her honesty into shame. They would turn his bisexuality into something they think gives them permission to question his manhood, his marriage, or his love for his wife. They would twist our trust into weakness. They would twist our love into something ugly because they do not understand it. They would say a real husband would never allow it, want it, or take part in it. They would say a real wife would never allow it, want it, or support that side of her husband. They would say our marriage must be damaged, dirty, disrespectful, or doomed. But they would be wrong. Our marriage is not weak because we tell each other the truth. Our love is not fake because it does not look like theirs. Our commitment is not broken because our boundaries are different. We're not asking everyone to live this way. We're not asking everyone to understand it. We just wish people would stop acting like different automatically means wrong. Because at the end of the night, when the doors closes, when everyone else is gone, and when the world has nothing left to whisper about, it is still us, husband and wife. There's something we say to each other every day, and we mean it. Only you, only us. Maybe that is what people never understand. The other men may enter our bed and our bodies, but they do not enter our bond. Sincerely, a married couple tired of hiding the truth.
Well, what do you think about that, Diana?
It's actually pretty intriguing. I mean, you can surely see how sincere they are with each other. That love is there, but yet at the same time they are so open to freely explore without damaging that love that they have as husband and wife.
I would say it takes a very deep emotion aspect to even go there. It's not something everyone can do.
Right, right. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it. You know, I know for me, I wouldn't know how to react for myself, but it's intriguing, and I find it very, fascinating and interesting. And I don't judge people if that's, what they like to do either, because, like I like what Storm Doc says right here, where do what makes you happy. And it says, as long as all in the household are okay with it. And I totally agree with that statement. As long as the rest of the household's okay with it, go on with your bad self. That's what I say, because, in the end, if it makes you both happy, then make it happen, but, I agree that, it has to only work as if both parties agree.
Oh, and I've always believed, what happens in a bedroom with a couple is their business. It doesn't matter what that criterion is. It is still their business, and it's not anyone's place to judge them. If it works for them, it works for them.
Right. Yeah. Because I actually, I knew a couple that was into the poly life, and what they do behind closed doors is their business, but they don't push it on anybody else, to where other people could make them feel uncomfortable. But they're not ashamed to say, yeah, I'm in this poly life, and like what that says, poly rocks, yes, and you'd be surprised, the ones that are in that kind of life, they're the nicest people in the world.
Most people would be surprised in the factor of individuals in the poly lifestyle, how genuinely good people they are and how much love they have for others. A lot of people think it's about grief or greed, I should say, but it's not.
No, it's not. And that's why, I love hearing these stories, because it and I just find it very interesting. And I'm the kind of person that I don't judge people, because if it makes you happy, then do what makes you happy. You don't have to be forced into a style that, everybody has to be this way, but if you want to be different and it makes you unique and it makes you happy, I say go with your heart.
It's like you think, even in the music industry, all these artists out here making music, everyone is different. Everyone has their own style, the way they write lyrics, the way they produce music. And if they all wanted to keep it in the box, how boring would that be?
Right? And yes, Beth, is true. It's all about love. Amen to that. Well, we do have a song here from good old Forge. I love his music. And I can't wait to hear this song.
Well, let me roll it up for you, shall we?
Yes, Dante.
Outside hands trying to tear us apart. We do not lie about the hunger we feel inside. We drag it to the surface, make it honest and real. I only need one soul intertwined with mine, one hand resting on my chest when I sleep at night. One woman for the rest of my life. They can call it sin,
They can call it straight,
but they do not get to touch
the vows we made.
The meaning is ours to change. The choice belongs to us.
We do not hide the things we crave. We do not bury them in shame. No hidden hands, no dirty little game.
When another man steps in, then we both know why. He respects the circle or he says goodbye.
Friends or strangers,
it does not change the law.
they can touch the hunger,
But not what we are. When we open that door, we open it together. No secrets in the sheets, no lies under the leather. Every rule is spoken, every line is clear. If one of us says stop,
everything stops here.
only you at the center of me. Only us when my loyalty breathes. Only you hold the love I trust. We can have a night with another man, or we can bring a group of friends, if that is what we both want. take their turns,
filling us up nice and deep.
they can feed the lust.
We can take 5 at a time if that is what we crave.
They can fuck us both in the middle of our desire. They can have our bodies, they can leave us shaking while the whole room burns. But none of them get love, none of them get our hearts. That is only for us.
Only you.
Only us. Always and forever, where we are meant to be. 2 men in you, 1 man in me, and we are still kissing like only we know how to love. You love watching me lose control with 1 man behind me and another in my mouth. Your eyes stay locked on me. I love watching you lose control while they have you airtight, lost in the heat we chose. My eyes stay locked on you. Love seeing you covered in the aftermath. Everybody knows where it goes. Then you kiss me and I get a taste of the mess we made. Even better when your mouth is full. The world can call it filthy, but they do not get to decide.
They can have the dirty, they can feed the lust, but none of them get forever, just a moment. Only we get the love. Only we make the rules. Only we own our always. Only we own forever.
Only you at the center of me. Only us when my loyalty breathes. Only you hold the love I trust. We can have a night with another man, or he can bring a group of friends if that is what we both want. They can take their turns,
Filling us up nice and deep.
they can feed the lust.
We can take 5 at a time if that is what we crave.
They can fuck us both in the middle of our desire. They can have our bodies, they can leave us shaking while the whole room burns. But none of them get love, none of them get our hearts. That is only for us. We can bend the rules the world once made, but not the promise that we gave. They can join the night, they can feed the flame, but love has one altar, one vow, one name.
Only you. Only us.
Always and forever, where we are meant to be.
Only we keep on.
Only we keep our forever.
When the dark turns back to light.
Always.
And forever.
Only you. Only us.
Wow, that was actually badass.
He definitely had a way of putting that story into a song, didn't he?
Oh yeah, pretty heavy and just getting right to the point. That's pretty. I'm a rock girl. I really. I mean, I like all genres, but I've always been a rock girl, and so that's why I just like the beat, and it's just it's heavy, but it's like it tells the story right through it, and I like it. That was really good. That was really really good.
Well, I say the song is definitely deep
Oh
into
yeah,
the story.
very deep, deep indeed. And it looks like in the comments, everybody else is liking it too as well. Jim said, "Great job." We got Beth that's clapping her hands, and she also said it was a great song. So, also, and I like what Jim said. The story is told well in the lyrics. Yeah, he definitely put that in there. Definitely put it in very thoroughly. Nice, nice. All right. Well, we are coming along great with the show. We got 2 more stories to go. And Mike, it's okay if you came in late because you just came in time because it looks like you are part of the story number 3 with your song. So let's, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the 3rd story. So this one's called Still Wearing Grief, Still Wanting You. Dear Dirty Diana, I'm writing this with a body that still remembers him. My husband died 1.5 years ago, and I still carry him with me in the quiet places, in the house, in my sleep, in the parts of me that never quite learned how to live without him. Some days I'm fine, some nights I'm not. And then there are the moments that catch me off guard. The ones that remind me I am still very much alive, still capable of wanting, still capable of being undone. That's what happened with him. Not my husband. The man who came after. The man I can't seem to get out of my head. It started with a look that lasted a little too long. Then a conversation that should have ended sooner, but didn't. Then a silence between us that got so charged I could feel it in my skin. And then came the kiss. One kiss, and suddenly I felt everything. Heat, hunger, panic, relief. It was the kind of kiss that made me forget how to think. The kind that starts slow in your body and climbs higher until your whole chest feels tight with it. He kissed me like he had been waiting, and I kissed him back like I had forgotten how good it feels to be wanted. I hate how much I've replayed it. I hate even more that I don't really hate it at all. Since that night, he has lived rent-free in my mind. I think about the way he looked at me afterward, the way he stayed close without forcing anything, the way his restraint made everything between us feel even hotter. He didn't act like I owed him anything. He didn't act like he expected me to choose him right away. That should make this easier. Instead, it makes me want him more. Because now I know he could be gentle with my fear. And I know I'd probably melt if he touched me again the way he did that night. Careful at first, then more certain, like he was learning the shape of my need and not afraid of it. But this is where I get confused. Because my husband is gone, but he's not gone from me. Not really. A part of my heart still belongs to the life we had, to the love we built, to the man I lost too soon. And I don't know how to make room for something new without feeling like I'm betraying the old love that still aches inside me. I want to love again. I want to feel chosen. I want to feel kissed until my whole body softens and forgets to be afraid. I want to stop pretending I'm not affected by him, because I am deeply. But I'm shy. So shy it nearly ruins me. I can feel myself leaning toward him and pulling away at the same time. Wanting to tell him how badly I want another kiss, another touch, another chance to see where this could go. Wanting to tell him he's been haunting my thoughts in the most delicious way. Wanting to be brave enough to show him I'm falling. And then the fear comes back. What if I'm not ready? What if loving someone new means letting go of too much? What if I'm not as healed as I thought? What if I'm not strong enough to love twice? Dirty Diana, I don't know the answer. I only know that when he's near, my heart beats differently. That when he says my name, I feel it all the way down to my bones. That I am still a woman capable of longing, even now, even after loss. So tell me, how do I do this? How do I let myself be wanted again without feeling guilty for wanting? How do I admit that I'm falling for a man while still loving the one I lost? How do I stop being so shy when every inch of me wants to lean in? Because the truth is, I don't think I can get him out of my head. And maybe I don't want to. Sincerely, torn, tender, and dangerously tempted.
Well, Diana, what do you have to say about that one?
That's pretty deep. It sounds like her heart still belongs to her husband that she obviously loved and who's no longer here in heaven, who's now in heaven. But then now she's got this new love that she just can't get out of her head. But at the same time, she still has, confusion on how she feels and how to cope with that feeling.
Well, I would say, especially after the last one you read, I mean, in a way, couldn't that in itself be a poly factor?
I guess you could kind of look at it that way. I mean, she still loves her husband who has her heart, even though he's in heaven. But she's starting to love again, and just does it and needs help on how to, accept it, that she can love again.
I know myself as a man, if I had a wife and she lost me to death, I would definitely not want her to sit stagnant the rest of her life and never love again. That would be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Follow your heart, girl. I agree. I think maybe she needs to think about it and maybe reach out to that man again, and maybe she'll get that another kiss that will really make her feel that this is the one.
The simple factor is everyone deals with what ifs, and they don't know what that what if will lead. Will it be a good road or a bad road? The only way to truly find out is to take the road and see where it goes.
Yeah, that's what I would say. So it looks like, and being that she's shy, this was a perfect song that Mike has. I look forward to hearing it. I think it's called "Too Shy to Love Me." So let's listen to it.
Just hanging out with the Friday night crew. She's sitting next to me like she always do, laughing at my jokes that ain't that funny. I think she's sweet on me like bees on honey. She brought me chili once in a crock pot bowl, said don't tell the others, bless her soul. She blushed when I said you make it hot. Now if that ain't love, then I must have forgot. She's just too shy to love me. Look in her eyes, I catch her staring and I hear her sighs. She's holding back emotions like a dam about to bust. She's scared I'll say no, but girl, you can trust. This cowboy heart is ready. Wait and see, maybe she's not ready. No, she's just too shy to love me. She tags me in memes at least once a day. That's digital flirting in a modern way. Calls me bro, but I see through the ruse. That's country code for I'm too scared to choose. When I dated Sarah, she looked real blue. She said, I'm just so damn happy for the two of you. But I swear when she whispered you deserve the best, that I could hear her heart breaking in her chest. She's just too shy to love me, it's written in the stars. She parks beside my pickup at every bar. She likes my selfies from back in 2009 and laughs too hard when I forget a punchline. She's dying to tell me, but her nerves won't let her be. Maybe she's not ready. Hell no, she's just too shy to love me. Maybe I'm wrong, and she don't feel a thing. But then why'd she cheer when I won Cornhole King? She cried at my rendition of Lady by Kenny. She can't fake love with the mascara tracks, can she? She's just too shy to love me. That's what my gut's saying, even though her group chat might be betrayed. She bakes me cookies and she fixed my tire. If that ain't romance, then call me a liar. So I'll just sit back and sip the sweet iced tea till she gets brave or finally tackles me. Maybe she's not ready. No, she's just too shy to love me. She's just too shy to love me.
I love it, Mike. That's what I love about Mike's songs. He's a great storyteller, songwriter, and it's like every song he has will match some kind of story out there. And this was beautiful. I love this song.
Well, I could say my aspect of it, shyness, is truly a weakness because simple factor, all it does is hold you back. If you have that what if in your mind and shyness keeps you from pursuing it, you will never know the true answer. And like he said in the song, she's too shy to love me. Well, if she let that shyness go away, she may find something that she never expected to even find in the first place.
Yeah, that is very true. And hopefully, if she's listening, and just let your heart go where it needs to go. And I mean, who knows? Maybe the other guy feels the same way towards you. That it might be like one said in here. Worst thing that can happen is a chance not taken.
That's very true. And Storm's said in the comments.
Mm-hmm. And I love what she talks about Matt Smith. She just can't get Matt Smith out of her mind, can she?
No, by what I've read from her, she wouldn't stand a chance if he walked up to her.
Well, I don't think she'd be too shy around Matt. Oh, well, great job, Mike. That was a beautiful song. I've always loved your music. I always look forward to seeing what new ones you come out with. Oh, she said, He's coming to Columbus, Ohio in December, too.
You know, you have to be careful there. Don't go into the stalker territory, Storm.
Right, right. Because that will be the next story. Nice. All right. Well, we're going to go on to our last one, and it's called Hypothetically. Dear Dirty Diana, I think I may have changed my marriage forever, and I honestly do not know whether I should feel relieved or terrified. I have been married to my husband for several years, and I love him deeply. He is the best friend, my safe place, and the person I imagine growing old with. This is not a story about an unhappy marriage. He has never mistreated me or given me a reason to look elsewhere. That is what makes this so hard to explain. Over the past several months, I have realized I am attracted to women. Even writing that makes my stomach twist. At first, I told myself I was only admiring them. Maybe I liked their clothes. Maybe I was jealous of their confidence. Maybe I wanted to look like them. Anything except the obvious answer. But the feelings did not disappear, they became stronger. I started imagining what it would feel like to kiss a woman, hold her, and feel her body against mine. These were no longer random thoughts. There was real desire behind them, and I could not keep pretending otherwise. The confusing part is that none of this changed how I felt about my husband. I still wanted him. I still loved our life. I still felt safe when he held me. For weeks, I lay awake beside him, staring at the ceiling and wondering what was wrong with me. Was I bisexual? Had I always felt this way and buried, or was it something I needed to explore? Eventually, I knew I had to tell him. I rehearsed the conversation over and over. In every version, he was devastated. Sometimes he yelled. Sometimes he accused me of cheating. Sometimes he packed a bag and left. When I finally told him, we were standing in the kitchen while our coffee went cold. I opened with, "So, hypothetically," he looked at me and said, "That sounds bad." I almost cried. He asked whether I was leaving him, and I said no. He asked whether there was someone else. Again, I said no. Then I finally whispered, "I think I'm attracted to women." I stared into my coffee and waited for my marriage to end. After a moment, he said, "Okay." I asked whether he was angry. He asked whether I had cheated. I said no. He asked whether I still loved him. I said yes. Then he reached across the counter, took my hand, and said, "You loving something different does not mean you love me less." Dear Dirty Diana, I completely broke down. We talked until sunrise about jealousy, honesty, boundaries, and whether I wanted to explore this part of myself. We even discussed the possibility that another woman could someday become part of our relationship. That idea excites me, but it also scares me. I do not want to use another woman as an experiment. She would be a real person with feelings, needs, and boundaries. I could fall in love. My husband could become jealous. All three of us could get hurt. My husband says we do not have to decide anything right now, but I keep wondering whether exploring this could destroy the. What happens if I do nothing? Will I spend the rest of my life wondering? Will the desire eventually turn into resentment? I love my husband, but I want a woman. Both things are true, and I do not know how to hold them without hurting someone. The next morning, my husband poured out our cold coffee, started a fresh pot, and casually asked, "So, what kind of women do you like?" I laughed until I cried. For one moment, everything felt possible, but now I cannot stop wondering whether we are being brave or walking straight toward disaster. Dirty Diana, am I risking my marriage by acknowledging this part of myself? Or would the greater risk be pretending it does not exist? Confused, married, and finally honest.
Well, what do you have to say, Diana?
I would say it sounds like he's open to the idea. And I mean, he's obviously loves his wife. And it sounds like he would probably do anything for her. And I guess being honest is genuine. And I mean, he could have just said, "Oh, screw that," and packed his stuff and left. But it sounds to me that he's at least being opening, you know, to the idea. And I would say just, you know, I would say continue to talk about it and, explore that idea, explore the idea together because it sounds to me he's opening to the idea of it being a possibility.
Well, I can say, a true solid relationship is built on honesty, trust, and communication. And if you feel like you can't do that with your partner, there is an issue. And this story, she had that conversation, and unlike her fears, he did not react the way she expected, in which case could create a very strong bond between them.
Exactly, because I mean he could have just got hysterical and just like said, "Oh, screw this! You're cheating on me. I'm packing my shit and I'm leaving." But it didn't sound like he's willing to continue that conversation. So I mean, I would say continue what you're doing, continue talking with him, and maybe eventually, you know, not working out, then at least you can say you tried. You tried it out, but then again, it may work out where you both are still happy and her her fears can finally go, away knowing that at least he was open and willing to give it a shot. So I would say it doesn't hurt to give it a chance if he's willing to, you know, give that possibility.
Well, the simple factor is this also falls into like the other one, the what if factor. You can say all the what ifs you want until you actually experience something. You do not know the reality of it. And if both are willing to communicate, be honest with each other, and try it, it may fit their lifestyle very great. It may
And
not.
I like what Mike says here. He says honesty and communication, not difficult. I agree. I totally agree. And communication is definitely the key. Well, it sounds to me we do have a song. I forgot the lady's name. I know it's Mills is the last name or middle name. Rebecca, is it Rebecca?
Yes, it comes from Rebecca Lynn Mills.
Yes. I knew it was Mills. I knew it was Rebecca. I just couldn't remember. And it's actually called Hypothetically. So let's go ahead and hear this song, and I can't wait to hear it.
Well, here we go.
Static in the bedroom, a frequency I can't tune out. Tracing shadows on the ceiling, yeah, I should have figured this out. The architecture of this life is solid stone and bone, but there's a garden in my chest. I've never really known I love the hands that hold me. The anchor in the gale, but I'm a ship that's chasing currents where the normal winds just fail. The circuit breaks, the hunger wakes, the mirror screams back at me. Truths I never have the nerve to face. I need her touch like a riot in the street, a feminine collision, symmetry complete. No betrayal in the shadows, no poison in the glass. I want a girl to hold me while the seasons crash and pass. High voltage heartbeat, feminine fire. Yeah, I tried to ignore it. Turns out I'm a liar. I told him in the kitchen while the coffee turned cold. Rehearsed it like a speech I never thought I'd hold. I said so hypothetically, yeah, that didn't go well. There's no smooth way to drop that kind of hell. But he looked me in the eye, saw the chaos, didn't flinch. Said you practiced that speech? Yeah, okay, fair. I rehearsed it twice, I winced. The cage was never built, there's nowhere you should hide, which was not the reaction I had planned inside. The circuit breaks, the tension shakes, the mirror screams back at me. This is not the script I thought this moment took. I need her touch like a riot in the street, a feminine collision, symmetry complete. No betrayal in the shadows, no poison in the glass. I want a girl to hold me while the seasons crash and pass. High voltage heartbeat, feminine fire. Turns out my type just got significantly wired. Break the binary, shatter routine, the space between us, the canvas unseen. Search the city, find the spark. Apparently I've had this bookmarked in the dark. Husband at my back, girlfriend at my side. Yeah, we're all just figuring it out in real time. Struck the gas, find the vibe. Authenticity or suicide. I need her, I seek her. I need a touch like a riot in the street, a feminine collision, symmetry complete. No betrayal in the shadows, no poison in the glass. I want a girl to hold me while the seasons crash and pass. High voltage heartbeat, feminine fire. No more pretending I can bury that desire. Two worlds colliding in a single bed. Everything he promised, everything she said. Chaos, order, chaos. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger bed.
Wow. Well, she did a good job making the lyrics for the story match quite well. and in detail. You can tell the chaos just in the song itself.
Definitely. She did a very good job on that. I know that was a song I've heard before. She had that previous release, and it just lined up perfectly with that story.
Well, that was a really good job, Rebecca. It was a really good, and look at all those pineapples.
I think there's been quite a few pineapples thrown around tonight.
Yes, I think all four of them had a little bit of spice, a little bit of romance, and a little bit of fun. Especially that first one. Oh my goodness, lovies. Well, tonight has been a wonderful night. We had some great stories. I am glad I'm back from my little mini vacation. I guess it was kind of a vacation, but I'm just glad I'm back with you guys. And so for next week, we're always looking for stories. And of course, once I have some stories in there, I will post the summaries of them. And if you think you have a song that matches that story, or you simply just want to write a song about that story, bring them on in, send them to Forge, and we can definitely get it on the show. If you want to be a special guest on our show, I know Storm Dog was on one night. Let us know. And if you want to talk about a song and a story that might match your song, feel free to let us know, and we'll be happy to get you on the show. Just let us know in advance, and we can get it all planned out. So other than that, well, Dante, I'll let you do what you do for our closure.
Well, everyone, I'd like you all, thank you all for tuning in with us tonight on the Swain Family Network. I appreciate every single one of you and all the confessions and all the songs. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and be honest with yourself.
Yes, so love you guys. See you next week.
Some secrets were never meant to stay hidden. Good evening, beautiful people. I'm Dirty Diana. And tonight, welcome to Midnight Confessions. The place where your untold stories finally get a voice. Have a secret you've never told anyone? A first kiss you still remember? A crush you never confessed to? A wild night you'll never forget? A heartbreak you're still carrying? Or maybe there's something you've been holding inside for years, something you need to get off your chest. Here, you can tell your story anonymously. No judgment, no pressure, just real people, real emotions, and real stories. Because every confession has a soundtrack, and every story deserves to be heard. We're also looking for Swain Family Records artists, songwriters, and creators who want to help transform these real-life confessions into original songs. So if you've got a story, or if you've got the talent to bring those stories to life, this is your moment. Tonight at 10 p.m., turn the lights down low, get comfortable, and prepare to confess. I'm Dirty Diana. And this is Midnight Confessions, only on Swain Family Records. Your secret, your story, your soundtrack.